Hello, my friends. Today we're going to be doing a tapping exercise, and today's theme is letting go of timelines. Now, during this journey of healing or recovery, our brain likes to become fixated on time, especially the limbic system part of our brain, where it starts to focus on what's not working. It starts making comparisons between our progress and the progress of others. It starts to wonder maybe we're doing something wrong, maybe we're not doing this correctly, and it just wants things to be over with, and it wants to speed things up, which is totally understandable and reasonable. Who doesn't want to feel better? And so this tapping is designed to actually interrupt that pattern, because while it may be reasonable to want to speed things up, what it's doing is it's actually sending a signal of danger to our nervous system. So we also want to let this part of our brain know that we want to focus on other things. And the timeline part of this is not completely in our control. So we want to focus on things we can control. So this tapping is designed to interrupt that pattern, to speak to our brain in a manner that it understands, and be really clear on this impatient part of us that it is not doing anything wrong. It is not doing anything wrong. We're not here to judge it. We just want to let it know that we want to not focus on time as much and focus on some other things, whether it's using a tool, connecting with someone else, doing some mood elevation. So I hope you find this tapping supportive. It certainly was for me, and it's helped out a lot of my friends. So you can tap along with either both hands, one hand either side, or if you just want to sit down and relax and watch and listen or lie down, you're welcome to do so. Starting with the side of the hand. Even though there's a part of me that wants to speed things up, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though there's a part of me that is quite impatient, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though there's a part of me that really wants to speed things up, this part of me thinks there should have been more progress by now. I mean, this part of me really wants to move things along. And even though there's a part of me that really wants to speed things up, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself just the way that I am. I'm going to go to the top of my eyebrow. This part of me that wants to speed things up, this part of me that is impatient, there's a part of me that wants all of this over with yesterday. And there's a part of me that doesn't fully understand everything that is going on. I just want you to know that I hear you, part. You have every right to feel the way that you do. I am listening to you now. I want you to feel seen. And I understand why you feel the way that you do. I want you to understand there is another part of me. And this part of me understands that deep healing takes time. We didn't get this way overnight. And some of these neural pathways took time to develop. And it takes time to strengthen neural pathways. It also takes time to make them fade away. It also takes time and practice to catch our patterns. And some of these patterns might feel like they are part of our personality. When in fact, some of them are actually just protective mechanisms. So throughout the day, I'm going to ask this all-important question. This question is going to help identify unhelpful patterns. I'm going to ask, is this helpful? And if the answer is no, then I know it's a pattern that needs to be changed. And changing these patterns takes time. I want the impatient part of me to know that it's not doing anything wrong. Because I know it's just trying to protect me. And it's up to my adult part of me to point this out. I want to let this impatient part of me to know that if we continue to focus on time, that if we continue to try and rush things, that it is sending a signal of danger to our nervous system. And this is a pattern that I want to move away from. I'm teaching my brain and nervous system a new language. And it takes time to learn a new language. It also takes consistency and practice. And consistency does not mean perfection. Consistency just means that I am interrupting these patterns throughout the day. So that part of me that really wants to rush things, I just want you to know we are doing the best that we can. And the best thing we can do is to do this practice from a place of patience and to let go of any timelines. I may not let go of it completely today, but I know over time that I will. Because this is a new pattern that I want to strengthen. I choose to accept where I'm at right now. I choose to surrender to the process. And anytime that impatient part of me starts to speak up, I'm going to meet it with loving kindness. And I'm going to redirect it where I want it to go. I am letting go of any timeline. I am letting go of trying to speed things up. I'm letting go of comparing myself to others. I am letting go of perfection. I am letting go of any timelines. And I'm going to be okay in body, mind, and spirit. I invite you to take 3 breaths together along with me in solidarity. If you like, you put your hand on your chest, the other on your belly, or both hands on your chest, or not at all, whatever's comfortable for you. Very good. Very good. Yay. That is the end of the exercise. Thank you for joining me in this moment. And if you really like the exercise, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate if you would. It would really help the channel. If you know anyone else who could benefit from these exercises, feel free to share the videos or the channel with them. Thank you so much. Bye for now.